It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Ready. Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
19 tight. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Quick hitting slant there. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Forced out wide. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman Award. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Inside the 25. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Check, Panther. Let's.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
70
Second and 10.
70 Ranger. Ready? 18, 5, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready?
Richardson going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The tight end motioning left here. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play, one first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Hurts to the air on first down. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Here's Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's caught outside. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Philadelphia.
First down, Eagles.
On play action, Hurts. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0.
Panthers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles, 62.
Richardson to throw it here. This is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 6. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Now Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He's got it at about the 8. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Hurts working in the pistol. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Cowboy 80. Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Unlock line, unlock line. Ready,
On the toss, they'll run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Back. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
After that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Trimmer.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. They'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. We'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Cup 19. Come on. Set. 18 Cup. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. The ball's out. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. 1st and goal. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Try to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Third and goal.
Dre, set. Hey, let's go. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Go. 70 Lions. 77 Warriors. 70. Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18. Here we go. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. Pushed out to his left. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
19 type. 19. Ready. Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Here's Jack Fox now as he is on to punt for Carolina. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. A first down throw for Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. On the ground, this is Barkley. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Second and 7.
Set. Delta.
Once again, it's Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third and 5.
No touch it. No touch.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
70, Cowboy 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
On first down, it's Richardson. Kick this down, that's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts looking to throw on first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to number 26, Saquon Barkley. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's second and 6. To throw is Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They put Wilson in motion. On third down, they'll go with Saquon. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
So from the 36, it is first and 10.
First down.
Warriors 70.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. Quick hitting slant there. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Richardson going to look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Careful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
Second down throw for Richardson. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Richardson. Flushed to his left. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for.
On the ready.
And it'll lead to a second down.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Ready. Dragon 670 Timberwolves. Go.
Here's Richardson. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Ready, set.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On third down, here's Hurts. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Princely Umanmielen is there to make the play.
And And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll work this down inside the 35. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
Hurts working in the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They'll run it here with Saquon. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their 3rd quarter lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Lions.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Come on, set.
1st and 10 at the 50.
On the give, it's Hubbard. They'll take this down to the 47. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
18, Rattler, 8, set. Set, come 19, come 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing is Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender fighting his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
3rd and 6.
Set up.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Up the middle they go. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and 2.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. Panthers, go.
To throw, it's Richardson. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Now Barkley trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll look deep, left sideline. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. That's taken at about the 14, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
On second down, Richardson, who outs another catch for his favorite target. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18
Play
Cardinal,
clock
18
has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up for coverage there, and they force fourth down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Hawk! Let go! Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts. To the sideline and hauled in by Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Makes it 3rd
and inches.
Delta.
A run with Barkley. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, ready?
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play for the Panthers. 38 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. First down throw there is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are hungry.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Richardson. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Bell is the man in motion. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good. For Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Great, set.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
One of the tight ends motions right. Another carry here for Shipley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Great, set.
To throw is Hurts.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Roll. Yes. Check out.
They'll begin here on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
19, Tiger, 19.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Second down throw for Richardson. There's Pat Man again. Another catch. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On play action, Richardson. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
On the ready. 18, Pioneer. Here we go. Go.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
70 range, 70 range.
Now Richardson. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Come on.
Here's Richardson. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. It was a game played at driving range.